Hi, everybody. My name is Mary Kale, and today I will be talking about sex trafficking. Stating my topic. My topic is sex trafficking. But what is sex trafficking? Sex trafficking is when somebody is of any age, gender, ethnicity is forced to do sexual acts against their will. But how do these sex traffickers find their victims? Well, I'm going to tell you. They find their victims by on the internet, through the street, with a finding a new relationship. They find them as a friend, a family member, a neighbor. It could be anybody that is hiding in plain sight, and this is how they find their victims. It's one of the most saddest things that could ever happen to a person, and that is why I want to bring attention to it, because no one deserves this, especially if it's of any age, gender, ethnicity, etc. Anybody does not deserve this. Issues against sex trafficking. They make it seem that sex work is the same category as sex trafficking. But what is sex trafficking? Sex trafficking is when a person experiences unconsensual sexual work. But what's sex work? Well, I'm going to tell you, sex work is when it's consensual. Two different things. And they make it seem that they're together and they label it as the same, but it's not. It also treats sex workers as if they were being trafficked when they are just working and doing the job. And it takes away from the people who need it the most, especially the ones that need to be taken care of after what they just been through. Issues for fighting sex trafficking. They experience PTSD, anxiety, and depression, which makes it hard to start again, especially if they don't want to talk about it. Why they don't want to talk about it? Because they're scared. And why they're scared? Because these traffickers that threaten them into thinking that they're gonna kill they're gonna kill them, they're gonna kill their family members, their daughter, their sons, just anybody that they know. They will threaten them. And what I mean by that is that they're serious. When these traffickers say this, they mean it. There are very scary, horrible, evil people that exist in this world. And when they say stuff like this, they mean it. So that's why they scare people and get their voices not heard. But there are communities and organizations as well as police that want to help. They give them clothes, they give them shoes, they want to fight this kind of thing. They also do counseling. So many things that good people in this world of organizations and communities and police want to do and want to help and want to fight this issue from sex trafficking. Analysis with three of my sources. The first one is by this person, cannot pronounce any of their names, but it was published in 2018, and the article is called Mental Health and Human Trafficking Responding to Survivor Needs, BJ Psych International. Basically, it talks about the mental health of victims, if they suspect anybody who has been trafficked, and how to treat them. They have all the list on the research paper of different questions that they answer. It's a very good research paper. I recommend reading it if you want to know more about it. Another thing, if you want to know about more, is another article, which is by this person, Shara Myth Gruth. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Came out in 2025. It's an article called Eight Trustworthy Human Trafficking Nonprofits to Support. And it's actually by another organization, which is pretty cool. Basically, talked about the different organizations that have and will be helping victims of sex trafficking and what they can do to solve the problem. Very good if you want to give it a read. Even if you just want to know about it, it's right there. And the last one is Promoting Health Rights by Attending to Human Trafficking by Secretary Online, came out in 2024. Basically talks about how it starts and how hospitals and programs find and help victims, which is also recommend read. All these are very interesting, so give it a read. Conclusion, final message. We must take action on this issue, because if we don't, it's going to be hard, especially what these traffickers are doing right now. They're doing something very bad. But if we speak up, we have social media, we have our voice. Please use it. We got to stop these people from doing these bad things in this world. Thank you for your attention on this matter. And here is my appendix. Thank you very much.